Hey, what is happening, folks? I hope you're staying safe, staying awesome, staying whatever. This is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back to another episode of The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So if you like to see when I see it, you see it, I see it, then go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, get notified when we have new videos that try to post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes a little late, got work to do and things like that. But if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. So today we are going to stay in the world of anime, and this time we're going to go to another one of my favorite animes. It's currently playing on Crunchyroll and Hulu, I believe, and it's Chainsaw Man. So you take a man and a chainsaw, you put them together, and you got Chainsaw Man. And so we're going to take a look at a figure from that. Now, I did do a review of Chainsaw Man, and he is the pet to this person, Makima. So we're going to take a look at Makima, but we can't really take a look at her without taking a look at Denji here. So we're going to take a look at both of these figures, tell you all about them, see what they're up to, and just kind of go, are these awesome and should you get it? So let us do it. Alright folks, here she is, Makima from Chainsaw Man. But wait, there's more, because we're also going to look at Denji as well. So we're going to take a look at both of these characters. We're going to get them out of the box, play with them, have some fun. So first, let's take a look at the box for Makima. And there it is. There's the front. Love the splatter paint and stuff. Figure Arts does a really good quality job of showing you what's in the package. And then there's the side showing you another pose. This shows you all the different poses you can do. Caution, caution, caution. Nothing under the age of 15, I believe, for this thing. And then Makima. So that's her. So let's get with Denji here. We see him. He comes with a little Pochita that has faceplates that you can change, but he has all these hands and faces too as well. Then we got him here. We got this here, but look at the different faces for Pochita. That's so cute. That is so cute. And there he is there. As you know, he is the pet. She is the master. If you've been watching Chainsaw Man, such a really, really good show. I would encourage you to watch it. Don't watch it with kids, because it is not kid appropriate on that. But yes, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to do this. Let's go ahead and let's get Makima out of the box first and see what she is all about. So here she is, folks, out of the box onto my table. Let me scoot this down just a little bit and show you everything that she does come with. You get a soft goods trench coat, which is really, really cool. So that way you can kind of put her in that. As y'all know, she's known for wearing this. We also get her like squatting legs, which is pretty interesting that you get these. I figured with the, articulation, you should be able to do this, but you do get a set of these legs. Very nice detail on them. They are not posable at all. You get a faceplate like this one right here, and then you also get this faceplate. I mean, pretty close to similar. She has the winking eye here, just has the straight kind of smirk on her face there. She has kind of the open mouth there. And then the last faceplate you get, and sorry Makima, I know you fell over, is this one with her lips pursed a little bit. So that's really, really cool. And then you get all sorts of hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individual hands, but you also get these special hands right here, which is really, really cool. And then you get this one hand that has the chup chup lollipop, that chupo chup or whatever, the lollipop that she gets Denji to kind of, that Denji kind of keeps. But that is it. That's her. Now they got this little piece of plastic to kind of protect some things like her hair and all that. So we'll try to take this off. Very easy. But let's bring this figure in for a little bit closer inspection. But very, very nice. Nice soft goods. The tie does move a little bit, but just a really nice detailed figure. So there's the front, the side, the butt, the side, and the front, and she is gorgeous. I mean, just looks really, really good. I mean, she is very, very manipulative in the show and in the manga. I mean, she's not, I haven't read much of the manga yet. I've just watched the show, and so I don't know where she stands. I know that she can get people to do what she wants, but I just don't know where she stands. Well, she stands 5.5 inches tall on that. So, but yeah, that's what I'm curious about with her. She's just mysterious to me, and she has an interesting deal that she made with, I don't know if she made a deal with the devil or what, but she can kill people from long distances. But as far as articulation goes, the head, like these things they normally have, just that bob and weave. Arms have that drop up and down. You can circle. You have a 90-degree bend at the elbow. You have the wrist bend there too as well, and you have this kind of forward and back motion there too. She does have an ab crunch. She doesn't have the upper. I mean, she has a little bit where it does move. Yeah, it does have that upper, but her chest gets in the way. I'll stop playing with her chest. But she does have the swivel. And then when you take the legs up, they do pop off really easy. So she can kick up, kick back, more than a 90-degree. We also got the toe bend there. We have a little bit of swivel there. But as far as this movement, it's not wanting to kind of go out for me. So I'm wondering if that's just a limitation of this figure or just any of her figure. It doesn't really have a lot of that outward movement that you would expect from her in that. So, but changing out faceplates and stuff, you pull the hair off here, and then you can pop the different faceplates on. Same with the hands, you kind of twist, move those off, and then of course you can kind of see the legs do pop off really, really easy. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm curious at what those legs look like on here. So we'll pop those off, and we'll put these on. It's just like really, really intricate and tough to kind of get in there, but we can. There it goes. And then we'll put this one on here. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of cool. She can like do the squatty potty, I guess. There, and so that's kind of interesting that you can kind of get her sitting or standing in whatever different poses. And then you got legs. Lieutenant Dan, you got legs, and so there you got that. So that's her in a nutshell. We'll push her aside. We're gonna push you aside, Makima, because we're gonna bring in Denji now, and we've got to open up this box. So let's open this one. Yeah, I don't organize stuff as I dump it out of the box. I just gotta make it dump out of the box. But here he is. Here is Denji in all of his Denji-ness and his Denji glory. And little Pochita. Pochita, so cute on this. So I am excited about this. So a few things you get. You do get a magazine that he has. And it has, yeah, all right. There we go. You get the different tie right here that kind of moves to the side, as well as the little pull thing on there. Sorry, folks, technical difficulties, but yeah, you get the little pull handle that turns him into Chainsaw Man. You also get this face, really cool. Love this face. Also, you get this face, just him in his bored look, his kind of regular straight face. You get his smiling kind of smirk face. You also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hands, and this one here too as well. That's a kind of a special one. And you get his axe that he uses when he is not in Chainsaw Man mode. And then you get, for Pochita, you get 2 other little faces. You get this one and you get this one. So it's really, really cute right there for Pochita. And then there's a little Pochita right here. you get the little Pochita, and what's so cool is you can have Denji hold Pochita to do his Pochita things. If you remember at the beginning of the anime, before Denji becomes Chainsaw Man, he uses Pochita to hunt demons, and then you get Denji himself. So let's bring him in for a closer look. And there again, love this face. This face is just it just screams Denji. Now, y'all remember I did do a Chainsaw Man and a Power review. So it's kind of cool that we get Denji here. We don't, what I would have loved if they would have made a deluxe figure that came with the chainsaw arms and the chainsaw head, so you can kind of just mix and match the way you want to, so that you didn't have to buy a Denji and then buy a Chainsaw Man. I wish you could have had just one deluxe figure to rule them all, but oh well. And then they got this kind of plastic just to kind of protect things. But very, very nice. Again, big old shoes. Just a really, really good looking figure. The one thing, again, some people kind of have a qualms with SH Figuarts is you could see all the joints, but I mean, in order to get them in some dynamic poses, I guess you got to do that without having the soft goods. I mean, you can have a soft goods kind of Denji here and kind of hide the joints, but oh well. But this still is a very premium looking figure. Just looks good. So there he is from the front, the side, the back, Denji butt, side, and the front here. And then from a height standpoint, where you got Denji, if I can get him to stand correctly, is almost 6 inches, about 5 3/4 on that. So gonna scale with the rest of your figure art stuff. So articulation for him, about the same as Makima. You got the head, you can do all that stuff. You pull this off right here to change out the different faceplates. You could take the tie off. The tie is removable, and there's a little hole right there that part for the for his chainsaw transformation goes in. Arm, you have the upper movement, side. You do have this twist, a little bit like this too as well, movement like so, more than 90 degree. You got this bend too as well. You can kind of come up. You can't come up all the way, which is interesting. So you have to kind of manipulate it so it doesn't come. You can't T-bone him, so to speak, or teabag. No, don't say teabag. But you also have the upper ab crunch and the lower ab crunch. Love the belt right there too as well. As I'm playing with this, I'm just noticing all these really cool details. His legs, you can almost do the Jean-Claude, so he has a different kind of mechanism for his legs than Makima has, so you can kind of really get him in some more dynamic poses. You have the twist here. You can kick back all the way. You can kick forward. You also have more than a 90 degree bend. Foot is on a ball, and then you have the toe bend too as well. So you get lots and lots of pose ability with this guy, which is gorgeous. So really, really cool, really awesome, and I can't wait to get him in different poses and have him added to my Chainsaw Man collection. I'm trying to grow. I'm a completionist, so I've got to have each of the characters. So far for figure arts, I've got all the characters that are out. I'm hoping they release an Aki, but I've got Chainsaw Man, Power, Samurai Sword, Denji, now Denji, and Makima. So we'll bring them all in now, so that way we can kind of see them all compared together, and we'll also compare them to other figure lines like McFarlane and stuff too. So let's do that. All right, folks, here you have them all together, the Chainsaw Man group of SH Figuarts figures. Of course, we have the ones we're reviewing right now, Denji and Makima. We've got Power over here. We got Samurai Sword over here. We also have Chainsaw Man himself. And just looking at, and I'll pull all these guys to the side. Sorry, Power, didn't mean to knock you over, but we'll move you to Makima, because I just want to show you here on these two, same body. It is pretty much the same body. The joints on the arms may be a little bit different, but same body. You could probably kit bash and swap things on him, but yeah, definitely the same body on these guys. So so they reused it and gave you Denji. Like I said, Figure Arts, I know you did this because I hope you did it because you're like, you know what, we need to release a Denji figure, and I hope you didn't do it because you're like, we could make more money by selling 2 figures. But I would have really loved a deluxe Denji figure with the Chainsaw Man stuff inside of it, you know, his Chainsaw Man head and all that kind of stuff too as well. So we'll just continue comparing with this Denji here. Makima, sorry, I pulled you to the side. Okay, I'll bring you back in, you cute little thing, you. There we are. So this is Anime Heroes Chainsaw Man. So you can kind of see a lot taller, a lot bigger than the Denji that we have here. We also have, this is going to be a Marvel Legends, so that way you can kind of see how he compares with a different line. And so this is 6-inch Wolvie right there, Marvel Legends. We've got a 5-inch McFarlane Toys Nezuko right there. Let's go ahead and bring in 7-inch McFarlane Superman, if I can get him to stand. There we are. Oh, you're kind of being blocked by Chainsaw Man. And everyone goes down. When one person falls, they all fall, just because my area is so small to work with. So let me put them back up. Put them back up. Superman, why do you have to be so clumsy? You're the man of steel, not the man of clumsiness. But there we are. Oh, Superman. There we are. There. So he towers above all people, but there is just a good lineup of everybody that we have, just to show you how they compare to other figure lines. And of course, Figure Arts is going to be best with Figure Arts. So love it, love it, love it. So let's get back to Jimmy to tell you whether these figures are worth your time, or should you pass on it, or should you go budget and look preview Anime Heroes Denji. I can't wait to show you that one. But let's get back to Jimmy in the chair and tell you my final thoughts. So thank you, Jimmy in the chair. We're back for my final thoughts in a different shirt without my hat on. I had to film this in a couple parts because I just ran out of time on the first day. Then on the second day, I just got back from work and I had to continue filming this thing. So let's bring in each figure individually, and then we'll bring them in together. So first we'll start with Makima, which was the first one we showed off. This is probably kind of the pose I will keep her in. Her doing her I was going to say Blood Demon art, but that's Demon Slayer. But her doing her thing, I mean, she is one cold-hearted woman. She will do whatever she needs to do to get the job done. So pros, I mean, you get a lot of accessories, and she is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. I think it's a great representation of her, and you get all these accessories you can pose her in. I put her in some poses, but I wasn't able to put her in all of them, or we would be like hours and hours and hours in the video because of all the hands and all the things you get. So if you love the playability and all the different things you can do, then that's a pro. The cons is her legs aren't as posable as others. It's because she comes with those second legs that kind of make her kneel, but they don't come out. They don't Jean-Claude or anything like that. So that's just a con for me right there a little bit. But not enough to turn me off this figure. I think this figure is beautiful. I think she's awesome. And I think you should get her, especially if you're a Chainsaw Man fan. And then we got Denji. Beautiful Denji. Probably the pose I keep him in, which is when he gets ready to turn into the Chainsaw Man, the Chainsaw Devil. And so pros on this guy, again, you get a crap ton of stuff. I wasn't able to do all the poses with him too either, because it's just a lot. That's what I love about Figure Arts. You get a lot to do, and you can pose them however you want to. You can play with them that way. They're not meant to be like really roughly played with, because they are a bit pricey, right? These figures run anywhere from $60 to $100. But that is just a big pro is the capabilities that you have of playing with him. And plus the other pro is you get Pochita, and you get some faces for him too as well. He's so cute. He is so cute. Look at him. Look at him. But love Pochita and Denji. I think they are really, really great. The cons I have for him is really, when it comes down to it, it's not really a con. It's just a wish. I wish they could have included the Chainsaw Man parts with Denji. Like make a deluxe figure, so that way you can kind of pop off the chainsaw, put the chainsaw arms on, put the chainsaw face on, or put on the Denji face, instead of having to buy two separate figures just to have the one that you can do those with. But that's just a minor qualm, because this guy is freaking awesome as well. So Which one's my favorite of the two? I mean, she's cold-hearted. He is freaking awesome. I mean, he's just trying to just have a good old time, trying to live. Pochita just wants to see his dreams and all that kind of stuff. So this is, Denji's going to be my preferred, but she cold-hearted, man. She is cold-hearted snake. But on a scale of good, bad, awesome, these guys are pretty freaking awesome. I would say if you are a Chainsaw Man fan or an anime fan, or you love some really good posable action figures, I know one thing that most people don't like is you can see all the joints. If this had soft goods, you probably wouldn't see that much, but so, too bad. Hard goods there. So, but I don't mind it that much. I think they look great, and I think you should get them. So if you like this video, maybe consider becoming a member, a subscriber, or giving a super thanks for just giving if you want to. Just, you know, all the money goes back into the channel. But that's all I got to say about that. So tune in next time when we talk about something else good, bad, or awesome. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.